Lights are off. Will I be scared? Probably.
Yeah, whatever, pal. We're gonna play the game.
Dude, you're the one that always... You scare me more than anything.
The following tape and many others were recovered by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. Leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the end of her internship in Lancaster, California. Foul play is suspected. Okay, so... So long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. So, this seems a lot like the Mandela catalog. Information conveyed through this debrief/training tape pertains to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. Tape purpose is for debriefing from August 25th of 88. Clearance TS, case type missing persons, entity present, status resolved. There's a lot of reading. Oh, good God. O'Brien State Park. Go ahead.
Previously inhabited by both Dakota and Ojibwe tribes, it is now home to year-round camper and hikers. The park, along with other state parks up north, is experiencing an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was... Oh.
Who knows?
Oh, skip it? You're just going to skip it?
I didn't do that. On August 25th, 1988, Brady Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. Subject's behavior during his visit was unusual as he intermittently started recording at various times. Medical records, something. Subsequently, on August 26th, the subject was reported as missing. His body was discovered on August 30th, and the recovered footage from his recording device will now be presented in chronological order, accompanied by annotations. That's what he looks like. He looks a lot like Sting from The Police.
It's very nice blue eyes.
Yeah, and they're looking through me. Oh, wow,
fuck.
That is low res. 10 p.m. The subject initiated recording. The reason... Something about being unknown.
Dude, we gotta read quicker. The subject will occasionally zoom on certain objects.
Yeah, can I pick this up? Doesn't seem that way. God, zooming is slow, man. I can jump. I don't think I can sprint, though. Nothing that way. What's out there?
A booby trap.
Okay. What the fuck are we doing? Is there something
Go to
to
that
do
camp
here?
over there.
What?
Go to the camp over there.
I can't.
Oh.
I think I have to walk this way. Subject turned right and went to the... Dude, these subtitles go away way too fucking quick. Hmm.
No, look at the pretty fireflies, though.
What?
Fireflies.
I don't see any firefly. Oh, yeah. Some noise on the right. I don't care. Something on the road here. The moon? Despicable Me?
Transforming.
Good grief. You can't go over there. Hate how slow the zoom is.
Oh my god.
Hey. What's the point in that? This. Watch that one start honking too. Something over there, or is that just a weird shadow?
I think it's just a weird shadow, or if anything, a tree.
Yeah, it looks like a tree. Lilacs blowing in the wind. Oh, here we go. So this is supposed to be like body cam footage you're watching?
So this is the shitter, huh?
Ooh, steaming it up in here, huh? Just happened. Subject stops filming and takes a shower. It's estimated 10 minutes elapsed before the subject films again. And then something else that I couldn't read.
Returns to the campsite.
Thank you, Cam. Yeah, only
You know, I never was a Boy Scout.
Dude, the bathrooms looked worse than that, I'll tell you.
I was about to say, I would never go camping on my own.
Neither did we. We went in big groups. I always had a buddy system.
You ever say you want a solo run?
No. One of the rules is you had to do everything with a buddy.
I feel like there has to be like a badge being like, all right, so you're going to be out here all night and you got to find your way back to civilization and you'll get the Explorer badge.
There's not anything like that. Closest you've got is this group you could join called the Order of the Arrow. Is that a deer? That was a deer. If you join the Order of the Arrow, the first part to getting into it, just base rank for it, was you'd go into the woods alone with your dad, and neither of you were allowed to say a word for a full, like, weekend, like 48 hours total.
Okay, that's kind of fucking barbaric.
Hey, look at this.
That's me.
No, and you're also only supposed to eat, like, the minimum amount of food, too.
Okay, but who's there to, like...
Upon return to the campsite, an unknown figure stands in a subject's tent. Neither campground records nor witnesses recall seeing a white male of this profile. Why this person was here or who they are so remains unknown, but is not being actively pursued. Got it. The largest jump at times happens at this point with an estimate of 1 to 2 hours elapsed. The recording resumes with the subject 2 miles in the Hardwood Hills loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant to the Bureau's involvement. Typo! Typo!
Where?
It said involvement instead of involvement. The hell am I going?
You're going up.
I'm going down.
Yeah, who's there to, like, validate that? Like, does your father have to sign off of it and say you did do it?
Yep.
Okay, but what if you just lied?
Then he lied, and you were just dishonest about it, and you kind of had to live with that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd feel that bad.
Well, there's nothing you get for being an Order of the Arrow. You kind of just get to say it.
You don't get a badge or anything?
You get to go to, like, secret meetings and stuff that only Order of the Arrow members can go to.
Alright, this is sounding more and more like a cult.
Yeah, that was kind of the common joke, is that the Order is a cult within Boy Scouts.
Did you ever watch that giant documentary they did on the Boy Scouts of America?
Oh.
Dude, it was kind of fucking crazy.
Said it was what?
It was really crazy.
Crazy organization, dude.
I know. I was in the Boy Scouts for like 2 weeks, and then I broke my arm and I never went to another meeting again.
Yeesh. You know, I've never broken a bone.
Yet.
Yeah, yet. I was raised being told about all the ways my dad got hurt as a kid. So I was sheltered in that sense. We're not allowed to do... I will admit that scared me a little bit, but it didn't like make me jump. It just got me off guard.
Yeah, I've shot a deer before, so I feel like it didn't scare me.
Okay, yeah, I have not done that. Yeah.
So he was really the Boy Scout here, huh? You're me.
There is nothing to do with shooting deer in the Boy Scouts, man.
Survival in the woods. I've shot a deer before. There we go.
It's got nothing to do with survival. The deer's not going to hunt you.
Yeah, but you eat deer for sustenance.
Yeah, in Boy Scouts, you usually spend, like, I don't know, $20-$30 a person on food before you go on a trip, so you don't have to shoot a deer for sustenance. That, or if you're doing the fishing merit badge, you catch a fish, cut it, scale it, clean it, and eat it.
Yeah, but what kind of fish? I feel like they don't do Boy Scout things like on saltwater.
Oh, you can do stuff. You can do it wherever the hell you want. Like, Boy Scout trips are planned by the troop.
But like, where would you hike and camp at? Oh, cut it.
What is that? Weird shadow.
There's a tree.
No, I mean, there's a tree, but there's another one. Okay, yeah, it's just another tree. Thought it was a building. Is that the dead deer I was hearing about? Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, howdy. Sea steer is killed by an entity. Perhaps person?
Oh.
Made my heart race. Subject encountered deceased deer attacked by entity. The film abruptly ends after subject detects entity in vicinity. Did get my heart going. Subject exhibits
distress of flees off trail. An enemy pursues subject and can be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This makes the final pause.
Got it.
The final pause.
Markiplier reference?
Alright, you're running.
Subject is audible for the first time, displaying emotions of fear. I cannot run. There's no run button. There's a crouch. Subject begins running. There we go. As multiple sounds of entities surround him. Trust me, I've been holding sprint the whole game. That didn't do fucking shit. These skinwalkers?
Don't say the name out loud. You're not supposed to.
Skinwalker.
Okay, buddy. At least you're in your house and I'm in mine.
It's okay, I'm part Native American.
Yeah, so am I. 0.4%.
Oh, motherfucker, where am I supposed to go?
Dude, I'm... Are you actually, like, Native American?
A small part. Like a 30-second. It's nothing...
You're probably 0.4% too.
I was gonna say, nothing, like, relevant. Yeah, it's about 4. Oh my god!
Dude, am I...
Subject struggles against the entity but gets away. The camera is severely damaged. Thing was freaky looking. Subject drops flashlight and then camera. It creates a shadow backdrop. Subject blood creeps into frame. Distant entities can be heard. It's dragging him away.
I'd be okay with my body being food for a pack of animals.
Brady Kaufman's death would occur over the next 5 minutes. Remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. Footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Subject's remains were found scattered, most flesh consumed. Little personal items remained intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. Eesh. His tibia found half a mile away.
Dude, I want to find your tibia.
Okay. Subject's film was the first footage captured of S0012. Ultimately, the subject's footage provided the Bureau proof to extend funding and special operation to contain entities. This case marks the first of many successful entity protection programs. A Wendigo. Okay. Risk severe containability 3.
Supposed to say things.
It's fine. Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lake region. Malevolent supernatural beings bring terror to forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing persons cases. Tall and emaciated looking Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable appetite for human flesh, I think is what it said. According to recent intelligence, there's been a notable resurgence of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution is now expanded southward towards Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian CSIS to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. Got that one, dude.
Dude,
check this shit out.
Barely too.
It is imperative
to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. Ding!
Okay.
Oh my god, that's it?
Yeah.
I want more.
Oh, it says the story doesn't end here.
Dude, perfect timing.
Read the associated r/no sleep story. I work as a secretary at a small FBI office. Man in a pink poncho almost killed. No, I'm not going to read that. Consider joining
his corridor newsletter to let them release the next game. That was pretty good. It kind of read like a SCP type. It's like that Mandela catalog, and they had sex and had a baby.
It was interesting, but there wasn't a lot to do. Like, it was genuinely just a walking simulator. There was
just
nothing fucking else. Yeah. And
Which,
then,
don't get me wrong, the plot was interesting. I liked it, but
yeah. And then some very poorly edited audio too. That shit was deafening. Yeah.
But yeah, somehow you still get scared every single time.
It's the fear of loud noises, man. We've been over this. That'll work on me, but that's also not like a great way to get the scare done.
Yeah, that won't get me.
Yeah, that won't get people that aren't afraid of that shit. But also, like, towards the end, good pressure being built up by hearing all of the like entities chasing me. That was good.
Or they're all
Felt
in the
tense.
forest. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, restart running. The invisible wall thing was a little weird because I didn't know where the fuck I was supposed to run, but decent game. Pretty solid.
Overall, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I think 7's fair.
So I know I didn't say it in the beginning of the video. We kind of skipped over my check-in with you all, but I have gotten in contact with Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to put something in place. I might give him visitation rights. He will start paying, thank God, because me and little Chuck E. Cheese Jr., we're going to need it. But I just want to let you guys know, keep you all updated and informed, just in case you guys want to, 300 viewers now, There's a lot of people that are out here hearing my Chuck E. Cheese drama with him, my baby. Yeah.
Okay. Have a good one.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me